Let's let this thing count down for a minute. Cause y'all know YouTube like to cut the beginning of your video off, and then you look up, you play the tape back, and you just be talking, and you be like, well, how did we get here? Hey y'all, I know y'all is seeing all the shenanigans, honey. Diddy is going down. Hold on. Now they've been saying for a minute that Diddy is under investigation and that he was gonna get raided, but you know how when people got money, you be thinking that they can move stuff around and pay to get people out the way, right? Which that is true, but when you piss somebody off and they feel like you're more of a liability, that's when your capabilities of being able to pay people off kind of disintegrates. So I think it's pretty much over for Diddy. Like, I don't know if people are going to take the I'm tired of his music route. I don't want to hear his music. Like, are the people banning his music? Like, are the people sick of his music? Like they did R. Kelly and, you know, other people that they feel as though, you know, did sketchy things in their personal life. But it's been a long time coming because, you know, we have heard all the stories. And it's been so many people that have came out. Like, I know y'all remember I'll Be Sure. I'll Be Sure has been trying to, I'll Be Sure has been trying to take Diddy down for years. He stole I'll Be Sure's son. And y'all know Diddy liked them, you know, he liked them little Rico Suave looking boys. So I know he loved I'll Be Sure's son. And I wouldn't put it past him if you try something on him because that ain't his biological kid. I'll Be Sure was on his deathbed, literally saying, literally saying that somebody better go over there go get Diddy. Like, and this was when Kim Porter was still alive. And nobody listened to him because y'all think everybody that speaks up is disgruntled. Thank you. And you are pretty. Everybody is pretty and beautiful. Everybody has something beautiful about them. Whether it be your physical or your mental or the things that you create, you have something beautiful about you. So don't say that. Thank you. But where was I going at? People come out and talk, people come out and tell us stuff, and we just assume, well, not we, but people assume that people are just jealous or people don't have, you know, that person's financial status, so they're trying to drag them down and all of that. When in all actuality, some people are just trying to get people out of there and, you know, tell people the truth and let people know this person is dangerous. This person has done some horrible things. And who knows? If people had listened to I'll Be Sure, would Kim Porter still be here? Because that's the word on the curb. The word on the curb is that he did something tricky to her, allegedly. I don't know. But I don't know if y'all know this, and I said this in a previous video. No, the camera is far away. So, and the words is little, so I can't see. So I got to move up so that I can see it. I can't see what that's saying. Hold up. Do you want me? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I I lost my train of thought reading the comments. But yeah, everybody's not jealous. Some people are just honestly trying to let people know that people are dangerous. And you never know if Diddy could have been the reason why I'll Be Sure almost didn't make it and was in the hospital laying up in a bed in a coma for a little bit. My main concern with stuff like this is always the children. Like, where is Jesse and Delilah? Like, where are the because their mother passed away, so it's kind of like his other two daughters, they still have another parent, and they have a parent that's not necessarily in the limelight. So what happens with the children? Like, his boys are grown basically, and what happens with the children? Because it's all about saving the children. Okay, I am concerned for Jesse and Delilah. I think I heard that she was with, they were with Kimora Lee Simmons. But it's just a mess that now, like, they lost their mother, and then now their dad is a part of this whole big shenanigan, which is why, you know, it's a major thing to be careful what you do in the world, especially when you have kids, because a lot of times your kids end up paying for your sins. So it's a slippery slope when you're doing stuff, because I feel like Diddy got so high up, like he got so addicted to the power that he was just using it. Like, some people, it doesn't become about money anymore. It's more about how much can I get away with? How many things can I pay people off for? And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about the cops too, because the LAPD and all of these, you know, all of these police are allegedly involved in this stuff too. You cannot trust anybody or anything that can be bought. The police can be bought. I've seen it with my own two eyes, okay? The police fight for their own, and they can be purchased. So they are not to be trusted. And they have, the way they operate and do things, they destroy things for people, evidence. They get rid of things for people, because they're the best people to have in your corner, for real, because they can get anything done. So once you got somebody in law enforcement in pocket, you could basically get away with just about any and everything. They make everything go away. So I wonder if they're really like, are we really about to see him go to jail? Because the feds don't show up and raid your house unless they have something extremely tangible. And it's this website, it's called, oh my God, what is it called? I was just on it. I'm gonna put it in the description box, but it's a website where you can go and look at all the Fed cases. And on this website, you can see everything about it. Like, you can see the pictures, you can see everything. So I'm gonna put that in the description box in case y'all wanna go and look at it and see what's going on. But, oh man, I feel bad for those kids, because they're gonna be out here in the world with nothing. Like, and I'm assuming that he wasn't thinking about that because he was too busy having a good time, letting the good times roll, doing whatever he wanted, that he wasn't taking his children into consideration. Like, save the children. I'm floored. Like, if anything, if nothing stopped you, you having daughters should have made you dial back whatever it was that you was doing. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think is going to happen? Do y'all think he going to jail, or do y'all think this is just going to be, you know, just a major blow up? We're going to hear about it, and then it's going to go by the wayside? Because the other thing too was, now I know y'all remember the light-skinned guy from all the Tyler Perry movies, okay? He came out talking about somebody, a billionaire, tried to, come on to him, and he got all this footage and all this information. And then that story just totally went away. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen no lives. I ain't seen no posts from him. So, like, what happened? Again, money. Whoever he probably was talking about probably put that money up and shut him up. And that's what they do. See, if you want to come forward, come forward. Don't be able to be bought, because that makes it harder for the next person that's going to come up and stand in the situation. It's harder for you to say, well, hey, this person did this to me, and stand in it and not struggle if you want to take the money. It's not, I don't know. But I think they got, Christian Keys is his name. I think Christian Keys got paid off. I think that they gave him a couple dollars. I think he probably still got the tapes, whatever tapes he was talking about that he had, but I think they paid him and he went and sat on down. Now, the deciding factor with that is going to be, we just going to have to sit back and wait and see, like, if he do any more films, or if we just slowly, gradually watch him spending money on social media and, he tried to take his own route. That means somebody paid him off. Like, if he don't pop back up with something new or pop back up on TV, he got paid. And with the people that strictly want to get paid, shame on you. Because at the end of the day, you might as well have just did the action. Because it's the same thing. You putting your life on the line and you jeopardizing your name for money. That's not cool. But I don't know, y'all. When them feds get involved, they will drag you. And the fact that Diddy left his kids behind, and he jumped on a plane and went somewhere else, because I don't care what nobody say. That man knew that the feds was coming. He knew the feds was coming. Because somebody that he know and somebody that he probably pays, somebody that's on his payroll, probably told him, you better get on out of here because they coming. Because how odd is it that the day of, like literally the day that you're catching a plane, and not saying that celebrities don't catch flights often, but the day that you're boarding a plane to go to a different country, boom, your house is getting raided. Somebody told him. Like, I don't like where this is headed, and I'm just so scared for the kids. Because once you lose your parents, there's no telling what path you'll go down. And I know that they're a little bit older, but he has a younger daughter that this story is always going to be attached to her for the rest of her life. So you ruin those kids' lives. Nobody's going to want to be around them. Nobody's going to want to kick it with them, be seen with them, because it's like, your dad did X, Y, Z. I can't really kick it with you like that because your dad is dangerous. Like, your dad hurt a lot of people. So, it's tough. It's a tough situation. But what do y'all think is going to happen next? Because we definitely coming up on Surviving Diddy, for sure. We're definitely coming up on Surviving Puff Daddy. And he's not, like I said in a previous video, I wouldn't be surprised if because I don't think he's going to be able to handle not being famous. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to stand in his consequences. I think he's going to struggle with that really bad. Like, R. Kelly, I knew R. Kelly would just go ahead and go to jail because, they were saying R. Kelly was messing with the boys too. And it's boys in jail. So he probably just changed his direction, you know? But, woo, I did not. If y'all could have told me this was going to go on back in 96, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be next, too, because I could see Diddy on some New Jack City swing. Like, oh, if I'm going down, everybody's coming along with me. Unless he pop up missing. Because that's on the table, too, with them celebrities. They'll do anything to protect themselves and protect their name and protect, you know, certain little details and information from coming out. But this has been years in the making. And y'all wasn't listening to none of the people that was coming forward. When I always try to, like, I listen to everybody's story no matter what, because you never know. Just because you didn't have that experience with that person, they might have saw something in you that they knew they couldn't try that on you. You know, people, your aura and just people being around people pick up on certain things about your personality, and they know when they can do certain things to you. Like, people know if I might not try this, I might not want to try this on this girl because she might kick me in my nuts. Then you got some girls that, yeah, I'm gonna try this because she ain't gonna do nothing. She don't look like, she don't act like. So, yeah. That's definitely a thing. And, oh man, everybody, all the old acts, all the old people are getting ushered out. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but even in television, movies, like, we got new game shows, new talk shows, all the new rap artists, like all of the people that y'all see now that are big, that's been big for the past few years, they tired of them. They want new faces. They want new people to rob. They want new people to be workhorses for them. They want people that are unfamiliar with how the business goes so that they can gain more from them. And a lot of people have, like, I be on YouTube and stuff, and y'all know I be on here cutting up, I be on here singing, I be on here doing all types of stuff, but I have no desire to be like a star. Like, I have no desire to be, like, I just be being myself because this is what I do on a regular basis. Like, this is who I am as a person. I have no desire to be on TV. Like, that's not my thing. I don't want to be a singer or a rapper or a dancer or any of that. The stuff that I do is right here available for y'all. Like, I write books. Like, that's what I do. Like, I write and I teach people stuff. Like, I like helping people. I help people pass their cosmetology exam. And I love when people, you know, get in my comments and be like, oh my God, I passed my cosmetology exam because of the study guide that I got from you. I'll be so happy about that. But I love helping people, and the industry that I was in was obviously the beauty industry. I used to do hair. I did hair for like 25 years. So that's what I talk a lot about on here. And yeah, this is it. This is what I wanted to do. Like, I just talk to people. I talk to people all the time. And these would be the type of conversations that I would have with people if they came into my salon, when I had a salon. If I don't even know if, like, TV and contracts and all of that stuff, it scares me because I know how I am. I'm a flighty person. Like, I couldn't imagine signing a contract to do something every day when I know every day I may not feel like it. And I'm that girl that's going to be like, look, I don't feel like that today. I'm not doing it. So I couldn't sign a contract to do something because I just don't know what I want to do from one minute to the next. And if it's not that, y'all going to be highly upset with me because I'm not doing it. And I'm not one of those people that can be easily, like, oh, you belong over here, you belong over there, and you should do this and you should do that. I'm not that type of person. And a lot of people that you do see on YouTube and stuff like that, they do have desires to actually take take their show on the road and do other things. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't do other things, but I'm not doing anything contractual with anybody. Like, I'm not getting an agent. I'm not doing any of those things because they have been proven to be dangerous. Like, they are dangerous to people, and especially to black people. Because once you get into those situations and then you realize it's not what you want, you can't get out of it because you signed your name on the dotted line. So, and that's what's happening with a lot of rappers and stuff now. Once you sign that paperwork, they own you. Once you sign that paperwork, they own your creations. They own what you do. They own whatever you bring to the table. It's not even your table no more. You're done. You no longer have freedom. You're a slave. You're a slave to that contract, to whatever it is that you sign. So that's something that I don't even understand, like, why people are even taking music deals and doing all of that, because the phone that's in your pocket can do everything that these people is doing for, these agents and these companies are doing for you. But you got to lay the tracks. You got to do the groundwork. And that's what people don't want to do. They want to skip the line. So when you want to skip the line, skipping the line is going to come with a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want to do. And I'm not here for that. So, I don't know, but I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all face to face about this, because y'all know I've been talking to y'all about the Diddy thing for quite a bit. And I've been following this story, and that was like my era. That was like a great era of music when, Diddy had his first little run with Lil Kim and Biggie and all of them. That was like a time to be alive. Like, it was a time for music. It was an amazing time in my life. And I just never thought I never thought it would come to this. But I think, too, that there's going to be some extremely crazy things that are going to be uncovered that are going to be unbelievable, and people aren't going to be willing to accept it. But we just going to have to sit back and wait and see what that is. Because I ain't telling nobody business. I'll get on here and talk to y'all about stuff. Man, that's another thing, too. We can talk about stuff, but I'm like your old head. I'm like your girlfriend, your homie, your neighbor from up the block that you busted up with and chit-chat with here and there. I am not a blogger. I am not a, whatever those people is out there. I am not that. I don't break stories. I don't tell people's business. I am not, we can talk about it. But I more so like to talk about art, like, shows, or like things that people create, or like black-owned things, like black-owned businesses and stuff like that, because those are the things that I'm interested in, and that's what I do now. So, yeah. Just wanted to tell y'all that, because sometimes people come in my comments and they say the craziest things, like, and I'll be like, who they talking to? Me? And I'm not that girl. Like, if you get in my comments and say something crazy, I might say something back to you. It depends on how I feel. But me being older, like, I'm not that confrontational girl no more. And I'm not that girl that wants to go back and forth with people no more. So, or to just tell you off, because I can do that if I wanted to. But I'm just not in that. That's not where I'm at in my life at this point. So I just read it and I be like, boop, hi user. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like what you see on somebody's channel, scroll on. Get out of here. Like, I would never get on somebody's channel or on somebody's page and say, I don't like your hair. I don't like what you got on. I don't like this. If I don't like it, I can leave. I can easily, it's not like this person is in front of my face. So, I don't know. That's very, very strange, peculiar, and confusing for me. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about this. And if y'all want to go down to the comments and share your thoughts and what y'all think is going to happen, or talk about the situation, or anything y'all want to talk about, y'all know when y'all is acting regular and having a regular conversation, and when I see y'all comments, because once something that you post goes viral, your comments just get all messed up. So I have like 2 viral videos right now, so my comments is all messed up. So if I see your comment, I definitely will respond to it if you're being reasonable. If you're acting a fool, you're getting out of here, okay? But I will see y'all in the next video, in the next live, or if y'all see me on the street, because y'all know I'm from Philly, you know, don't hesitate to speak, because I'm not a mean girl. I'm a nice girl, okay? And I will see y'all next time.